In the middle of the street, I'm screaming, "Fuck
The
you,
belt and hand
motherfucker!
wraps.
Come and
He's ready to
me."
fight.
Look at these guys.
Look at these guys.
He's not here today, so this intro is fucking stupid. But it's okay. But you know what? It's been a big weekend. Nat, cue the music. We got to get right into it. Let's cue the fucking music. Cue the goddamn music. Maybe
Oh
not.
shit, oh shit.
Maybe
Hold
not.
on. Sorry, no, I got you.
Nah, you're fucking up my algorithm.
No,
There's people
I'm
clicking
sorry.
away right now. Turn it up. It is. We're back from fucking Skankfest weekend, boys. Oh yeah, we're back. I got Brian Six on the fucking podcast. DC Williams, Kevin Sanchez will maybe be here later. Maybe, hopefully.
Such a hype up to like, and somebody else maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck he is, but yo, we're fucking back. We're here, dude. How'd you feel this fucking week? You know, I need some money on this podcast. You can cut them.
How was Skankfest?
Dude, it was.
Tell me, I'm a fucking
Whoa.
fanboy interviewing you guys.
I
I was not there.
like how it was really good.
Nice.
We have a lot to fucking talk about. I got topics for days. No videos this week, boys. But I like how I will say this on the last day on Sunday when Kerryn left early. So Kerryn just came back to New York early. I had no idea who to talk my shit with all night. Found this guy.
Yes.
Found this guy.
Nice.
That's how I ended up here. Because
Okay.
I don't remember talking to you. So you were definitely like, you should do my pod. I was like, yeah,
Why
dude.
He got you while you were fucking high.
Good Molly, right?
Very good. Yeah, that crushed me.
That's
How
how I
many
got.
sets did you do all weekend?
A good amount, man. Because there was a couple where I was just floating around, and one of those, the kid in the yellow shirt that was running, I think the majority of the shows,
room.
called me. He was like, Six, can you come and close this out into the next show? I was like, okay. So a couple times I just floated. I like
floated in.
literally, like
Yeah.
I was fucked up. Just floated on stage like a geisha. I'm just like, hey, how's it going?
See, that was one thing I didn't realize I could do until a little bit later, like Saturday, where I was like, oh, you can just float on to a lot of box shows. And I was like, oh, you can just hang around and
Yeah.
be like, oh, let me get right into the show right now. But I had 2 sets all weekend, and I had one before the fight and then one after the fight. I did great in both, and I was like, I kind of want to leave on a win. 2 for 2.
better.
0 for 1 in the fight.
It's better.
I'll leave on that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. And you can do a rematch.
Rumor is the fight was fixed.
It was fixed. I had money on Harrington. I took a dive.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Wow.
No, it was
Mob style. Okay.
Listen, I know people probably want to talk about the fight, so let's talk about a little bit about the fight. Obviously, all we were talking about it a little bit on rap.
Yes.
All my training went out the window immediately.
Yeah.
That's usually what
Like
happens.
Justin was like, "Listen, all I want you to do is 1-1-2 move, break, take a breather, 1-1-2 break, do that." The second I saw Harrington in front of me, I wanted to knock him out so bad. That's all I wanted. I was going for knockouts exclusively, headshots only, missed all of them, except for like a couple, but missed all of them. My producer's talking shit to me during the fucking fight. I had a text.
really did.
I had a DM from Nat on the first 15 seconds of like, yes, bitch. And then when I got knocked out, she was like, no, bitch.
Yo, it's good coaching.
I didn't want him to think that I like tapped out of the fight halfway through. I wanted you to know that I actually
You
watched.
Were
watched
you even
it?
watching?
Oh.
She did. She
Yeah.
paid for it.
I killed my
shit.
battery at a party to watch this fight.
She did
I
that
went
for
to
you,
a
bro.
party and I was like,
Nat, you just want to say you're at parties. I get it.
I can't go to Instagram later and see who won. I have to watch it myself. So I had to.
Was it worth it seeing Dylan get knocked out?
Was it worth it?
It was a good. It was the only interesting, entertaining part of that whole stream. I thought
His downfall.
Am I
Jesus.
down? Listen, people said it was a good fight. I was talking with Dan Soda after, and he reiterated. He was like, because I saw him before, and I was like, "You put money against me?" He was like, "Yeah, you're handsome."
We all did. So I paid for lunch the next day.
Wow.
At the last minute, I was like, dude, I think Harrington's so pissed off because I saw him the night before. And he starts complaining about something, about working late. And I was like, don't even start in with the fucking excuses for tomorrow. He's like, Dylan's got all the advantages. I was like, dude, he's in a white guy spaz. The minute that bell rings, he's like,
He also weighs like 140 pounds or something
No,
like
I had
that.
a good listen. Me with some training and some discipline. Yeah, I get him. If I go into that fight being water,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna get a tattoo of be water so I don't forget during that fight.
You put on 10, 15 pounds, then You know, if that guy hits you in the gut, man, bro, that shit would hurt.
Dude,
bro.
I barely even trained,
Ooh.
and it was a good fight. I barely trained 6, and it was a a good fight.
I mean, no,
Yo,
it
he's
was
about to-
horrendous fight. Let's get something straight. It was. It was big because you guys both came out and like I think you both had good intentions to fight like humans, but like then you
Everything
just
went out the
immediately
window.
Survivalist.
it was just insane. It was like, all right,
Some
I don't,
Would you
backyard
do a
brawl
boxing
shit.
fight?
yeah,
You would
a
do it?
heartbeat, yeah.
I didn't realize that. Nat, there's so many fucking people. After I did the fight, like Tom wants to fight now.
Tom from here,
Fishtown Tom, Powboy Tom.
Dude's about to be the fucking Logan Paul, bro.
dude, he needs to fight because he
I
talks
didn't
a lot of
realize he
shit,
wants to
dude.
so
I like
bad.
Tom, but dude, he needs
You
to,
would put on Ellis Mania next Skankfest. You put on gloves?
against Tom.
Not against Tom.
I'd rock
In
Tom's
general.
fucking head off, dude. In general, I don't know, maybe. Because I mean, dude, I wouldn't have no hesitation to do it, but then I would take it serious. I would definitely start training, and I'm lazy as shit. You know.
I do wish I put myself through a little bit more training, but also winning wouldn't have been good for me.
At the
It
end of the
would
day,
not
it's-
have been good for
yeah.
me. Like,
Winning? Why?
Yeah, I don't
that's
know.
what I was talking to Soda afterwards, and he goes, "You're handsome, you're pretty, and if you even are a little
this
bit
the
funny."
fourth time you said
He goes,
that.
I'm
specifically.
gorgeous.
He
I'm
said
gorgeous.
that.
But he
Dan
goes,
Sauter thinks I'm hot.
gorgeous.
Like-
Dan did definitely not say, Dylan, you're gorgeous.
Wait, I might be
will fucking call
paraphrasing.
Soda
I might
right
be
now and like,
paraphrasing.
dude, did you call Dylan gorgeous?
I might be paraphrasing. But he did say handsome. What he said, the best case scenario for you is losing because then you're public enemy number one. The person that everyone believes is a bully wins. I just become a bigger bully.
I don't think Harrington would let people believe that you bullied him. I don't know if he would. But
But if I won, I would have been an asshole. I wouldn't have. He
That's true. You've been talking shit for
He
sure.
wore the belt to the airport. I would have given the belt away.
That I can honestly say was pissing me the fuck off. But he was walking around that night after the fight, the night of the fight.
With a yellow staff
and he's
shirt
walking,
on.
he's like, "What's up, babe?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm gonna fucking kill you." Not even. I'm gonna break that belt. He was driving me nuts.
Harrington, do you want to come in here?
Please.
It was driving me nuts. You, dude,
my
he
God.
can't even deny it. You were trying to hold.
Come gloat, bro.
Come glow.
If there was
We have a winner in the building.
dude, if there's any kind of way that he could just put his
champ is
elbows
here.
up, dude, you were
closer.
holding court. I saw it. I didn't say anything because I was like, dude, I was gonna let you have it because why not? But at the same time, you were just like,
Dude, the yellow staff shirt with the belt over is kind of fucking hilarious.
it was funny.
You
Dude, the
wanted to come-
staff shirt over. It's like, I can ask him for help and make him do stuff, but he's also a champion.
Yeah, I work here. I mean, this is what I wanted that to say is like, I'm not the person who you want to mess with on staff right now.
Dude,
Is that what that said? Is
I'm
that
ready to
really
fight.
what it
Dude,
said?
because here's the thing. I swear to God, this is the wildest visual, I think, of the entire weekend for me. Right after I fought you, right? I'm still in my fight shorts. I have the belt around my waist and the hand wrap still on. We're waiting for an Uber.
You feel great.
This motherfucker is like a block and a half away. We can't find the car. It takes us a solid 10 minutes to get to him. By the time I finally...
Why do you need an Uber?
Because I'm going back to the
To the hype
Airbnb
house, whatever,
to
yeah.
get a fucking shower, get changed,
Get ready,
and then come
okay.
back, right? So I go up to this fucking... Finally get up to the Zoom. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why are you so far away? He's like, I'm not waiting in the intersection, right? I'm like, dude, this is wild. Like, just let me in the car.
I'm a champion. God damn it.
He's like, fuck,
see the belt.
fuck you, I'm not waiting, right? And just starts chirping off. I'm like, yo, fuck you, motherfucker. Come back here. Take me home. I need to go shower. And
were you yelling this in the middle of the street with a belt on and
in
hand
the
wrap?
middle of the street, I'm screaming, fuck
The
you,
belt and hand
motherfucker.
wraps?
Come
He's
and
ready
fight
to
me.
fight everybody.
I put my hands up. I'm begging him to come fight me.
He really said this.
He calls me a fucking redneck. Now, this is like a hood black dude, right? So I'm thinking, like, there's one word I can't say, period. But what's the next closest word I can say? I called him a faggot cocksucker, right? In the middle of the road, right?
good.
But Dave Temple is my witness, right? I use those words which you can't use. You can't call someone that and expect him not to come fight you. So I'm standing there with hand wraps and a belt trying to get into a street fight, doing my absolute
Harrington,
best.
If you lose this street fight, and he takes do you give him the belt?
He becomes the YoKratom champion.
Yes.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt, right?
Trying to
your
get
ass-
into a street.
You have no idea why he has his belt now.
Yeah. It's funny to think, though, that you were like, fuck you, faggot, cocksucker, fight me. And then you just slowly slip it in there. Dave Temple's right now is like, there it is. Dave's 6'8", fucking 300 pounds of muscle. Dave will fucking kill everyone in Houston.
He was not.
He
in sight.
also sang "Smells Like Teen Spirit," and that was amazing.
Oh, dude.
I'll tell you right now, Dave Temple was having lunch across the street.
He'd have
and
laughed
he was,
his ass off.
Yeah,
You
he
got
was
your
not
ass
getting
whooped.
involved.
Nah.
Somebody
Oh,
said
he was laughing.
He
I'm
knows
sure.
better.
Yeah.
He would have helped that guy, dude.
Somebody, 100%. He would have started stomping me. I'm like, this is for Dylan, motherfucker. No, apparently somebody said that he pulled out a gun. I didn't see it, but
Oh, I
fucking-
did hear
It
this.
is
I did hear
I
Texas.
this.
You gotta be
kind of heard
careful.
this. This is true.
Yeah.
You gotta be
I
careful
don't
out
know. I didn't see
Dude,
the gun,
you're in
but that
Houston.
does kind of scare me a little
I mean,
bit.
yeah, everybody's
there.
carrying.
Carry out there too,
Yeah.
don't they?
It is
You know, I
pretty
almost
wild.
got into a fight on the day of our fight as well.
I heard
With
you
who?
fucking got into it with like a 7-year-old man.
Yeah, he body bumped me. He did like a big boy body bump.
That sounds.
He's
like
70. He probably didn't see you.
Dude,
He's like, you fucking want some? I would think if you got beat up by that dude and he got his ass whooped by this old man just because you're like, what, dude?
Yeah, neither one of you
a
make
little
it to
bit
the
this
fight.
no, it was funny because like we had like those like what are those railings, those black railings for the merch, and I walk into my merch booth and everything's raided, everything's taken, and I'm start looking around, I see it where they are, and I can see the tape on them still, my podcast merch signs on the floor. I was like, the disrespect. So I walk over, I pick up the girder, and I start walking it back. One of the guys goes, "Yo, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm taking back what was at the podcast merch booth. Thank you. You guys took it this morning. I need it. I'm a vendor." And right before I put it in front of the podcast merch booth, this big guy rips my hands off, body bumps me, and starts screaming. You know, remember the Don Vito, like when he would look like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." He just one of those like, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." And I go, "Don't touch you? You fucking touched me." And I just start screaming. There's like fans watching too. I'm in an orange hoodie.
Jesus.
I'll fucking touch you if I want to.
You got like uncle body checked out
Yes.
of the way.
Yeah, that's sick.
The best thing he goes, "Who the fuck are you?" I go, "Artist, motherfucker, take a look around. They fuck with me. Nobody fucks with you." And that's when like Eric and everyone came around. They're all on my side. They're like, hey buddy. And the best part of all this is they bring me to the warehouse. I'm sitting there. Rebecca's on the phone. Rebecca Trent, the fucking owner of all this shit. I'm sitting there talking to Eric, and I'm like, "Yo, I want him kicked out. Like, fuck this guy." He comes.
70?
Fucking dweeb.
He wasn't 70. He comes around the corner into the room, doesn't see Rebecca on the phone, and then sees me and goes, "Hey man, you want to fight? There's a ring right there. We can go right now." And Rebecca just turns around, and his face. I've never seen a man just turn ghost. Rebecca turns around, he just turns white. He goes, and she goes, Are you an adult? Act like an adult. Act like an adult. What the fuck are you doing?"
Clearly, this is a boy.
Yeah.
No, the best part of that story for me is later on that night when that guy came up to me and was like, "Thank God you beat his ass because I was gonna if you didn't." Swear to God. That's how I knew he was such a fucking geriatric.
Dude, that dude was so. I'm telling you, he was so mad.
Oh, he was like at the festival.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
he
was
was like a roadie working, I think, like setting up the ring.
They actually were gonna kick him out. And, like I didn't say, of course I did. I was like, "Yeah, kick him out." But Eric was like, "No, we're gonna get rid of
You
him."
tried to get a grown man's job taken away.
Yeah, that's
did
awesome.
you? Just a working
you want
class
to be the
Texan.
hero in this story?
Fucking.
Maybe. No, it was just like it was just OD, dude. He body checked me. That was ridiculous. I had to fight that day. I had other things in my mind. No, maybe that's why I lost. My stamina was
Yo,
low.
thank God for that guy, dude. He
Yeah,
got
he
in your
did.
head for me.
Yeah.
That rules.
He did everything.
Oh,
You were like-
that was before the fight that happened.
Yeah.
Why no headgear?
Like I said, I don't train with headgear, and the annoying thing about headgear for me is like it gives that extra inch or two. So if I know I'm at the end of someone's punch, right, where there's going to be absolutely no snap on that jab, that's exactly where I want to be. Right, so like if you're wearing headgear, that punch is gonna touch the end of like the head, and it's like the being in perfect placement kind of fucks me up a little bit, and it scores points against me.
I think he wanted to knock you out as fast as possible, so he was
Yeah,
like,
dude,
"No
dude.
headgear."
They were windmilling, dude.
Yeah, it's funny how you
Deontay
went to
Wilder.
like technique. I don't think we had much technique once like the bell rang.
I don't know. About
I think
all
we had
that.
technique for like 10 seconds.
There was a couple where, if you watch the video back, where you can see me line you up with the jab and then actually land the cross on you. I certainly was overthrowing.
Speaking of overthrowing,
Did you did the tornado punch and almost spun
Dude,
yourself to
that
the ground?
was easily the highlight with the backwards
He
spin.
did not do a
I was like,
tornado.
coming at you.
Oh, you're talking about the spinning back fist of doom?
Just
Dude,
I
describe
saw
it for
that.
the
Dude,
fans who didn't
dude,
see
I
Who
planned
did?
I planned that for a year, and I won't let you know. I'm just as cool in person as I
No
pictured.
one plans that. There's not in the history of boxing. No one's like, dude, I might try the spin on this.
No,
one.
not
Like,
might. No, not might. In the game plan.
You know
when it's time.
That's not a real thing.
You know that's very illegal to do in a boxing
Yeah,
match.
for real.
Really?
That's
Do that
a
in
UFC
MMA.
move.
I
Yeah.
can't
just
I might have should have Googled that beforehand.
Yeah, it was
learn the
also
rules.
easily blocked, and it just led to me going to Ellis like, "What? He's spinning back fisting. Like, make fun of him, please."
Harrington was nowhere near your fist. He was like looking off into the crowd.
It was fucking dope. It was fucking a good throw. Solid punch.
Describe
all
what it
air.
looks like for the fans
Oh
who
my
didn't
God,
get,
please.
have the pleasure of seeing
It's,
it
dude,
in
if
person.
you ever played Street Fighter, at least 3 fighters in that game had that option.
Sure, are you kidding?
Yeah, dude, he was back. His back was to Harrington, and just he went for it. Was like,
I
just
fight like
nowhere near.
I fight in real life like a little brother on Mortal Kombat. I'm just spamming.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're
just-
butt- you
I'm
guys
just
are both button
just
smashing at one
spamming.
point.
It's, Hadouken, spike.
Yeah.
That's scary because I've seen you almost fight a few people in real life,
No.
and I didn't know that that's the kind
No.
of fighting you do.
Never
bro.
let that happen.
Oh,
You're his
God.
friend. Never let that
dude.
Making me realize I gotta stop it before it gets anywhere.
Nah, dude. I can line up some punches.
You gotta be scared. Dylan will just tweak on somebody. I'm like, all right, when I just met him, like, all right, I guess he can kind of fight.
That's because you've never been punched in the face.
Yes.
I have
But
been
then
punched in the face.
I start
Trust me,
Like-
he's been punched in the face.
From a fight, from
a real-
starting a fight with someone that was angry and wanted to hurt you.
Like in high school, yeah. Like early high school.
Okay.
Like I got into a couple fights like between middle school and high school, but not like since
middle
like,
school,
college.
high school. That's like
No, I'm saying like that's when I was like that's when we were like, all right, let's go out
Yeah, I
back.
get it. I'm just saying, as an adult,
I think Pat,
at a
I think my
bar,
last
somebody
fight
talks
was
shit,
freshman
you get
year.
cracked.
I
Yeah.
legit fought a guy over a city bike,
city
like
bike.
3 months ago on the street. It was.
I
it
mean,
was.
very
who
much
doesn't?
I think he was in the wrong to this day.
what happened?
mean,
What did
yeah.
you do?
I went to go get a bike and like I got my like key in the slot to take it out, and he just put his hands in the handlebars and he's like, "This is mine. I'm not letting go."
God.
Was he
no,
a
that's
fat
aggressive
dude
as fuck.
around 70, blue shirt? Did he body bump you?
No.
Was he a roadie at Skankfest?
Did he have Don Vito eyes, looking both ways?
If I'm being honest, he had about your build, just a little bit shorter, and it definitely made me more confident heading into
shut
this
the
fight.
fuck
I was
up.
like,
Was he an
dude.
older guy? Or?
yeah, it was like maybe like even about my age, like
Okay,
mid 30s
yeah.
or whatever, and it was just he was having like a Michael Douglas falling
Was he
down
fucked
day.
up, or-
No, he just seemed like angry, like
Yeah,
just
dude.
he was like he's like nothing else is going wrong today. I
Good way
refuse
to
to let
describe-
anything else go wrong.
Good way
today.
to describe it, dude.
that
Falling down day. White guys, I don't follow. They're like, think about it. You know, fucking. Ooh.
And then he was like, not another bad day, and you're like, well, now we have to fight.
He's like he got up like nose to nose with me, and I was like, I'm gonna hit you. Like I'm
not the guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm really not. And he went up like did it for a second or two, and I was like, all right, step back, 1, 2, bong, hit the hook, and then I like grabbed him up, and I'm like, I don't need to keep hitting you. Oh,
that-
just stop
The
this.
footage of this is just windmill punches.
Yeah, I wish you got footage of this.
Oh man, I wish.
Yo, I wish there was no footage of this fight. It would be a lot better to describe it. It'd just be like, yeah, dude, I went in there. I had a little chip up in the beginning.
I'll be
Then I
honest.
recovered.
The best shot you landed on me kind of pissed me off because it was such
Which
a
one?
It was a wild uppercut where my natural instinct was to block body because I was like, I mean, the only way you're doing damage with this is if it's like a close like.
know which uppercut
and
you're talking about.
Instead, you just arched your whole back into it and like just.
That's the all
threw
you can, dude. That's
Yeah, it was, dude. You did,
Again,
like a full.
speaking of button spamming, again, you're going into my mind on this one. Speaking of button
what he
spamming,
was-
I hit him with an uppercut. The crowd goes, ooh, what do? 10 more uppercuts.
Oh, you have to.
Hacking it.
You wear that out, dude.
Am I wrong?
Oh, dude, 100%. And then it just became easy, like, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
That's like the worst punch. You're like, I'm gonna keep going with this one. He's like, dude, I'd have died after like 4. I'm like, good God, I'm tired.
You tired me out. I was
Dude,
really,
I was
yeah, it
UFC
wild.
3, just watching your bar going down,
Yeah,
smiling
yeah.
ear to ear, like, oh, he's got
But no, it's
nothing.
funny. We've played UFC. Is that not how I play UFC?
That's 100 where you just gas out entirely, and it's like, yeah, I mean,
I've never beat Harrington in UFC. Even like Kevin beats my ass. Because my problem is, we're going for knockouts within the first 15 seconds every damn time.
That game started real fights in our fucking house. Dude. Yeah, dude, McCusker took off work one day to train on this game.
yeah.
Because Gillis is
Really?
very, very, Gillis is very good at
No
that
way.
game. He's very good.
I
Yeah, he
wanna play
fucks.
him now.
Yeah, you should. But, dude,
He just beats your ass.
and this was when Gillis still had, I think, like a part-time day job, and he came home from work. I swear to God, McCusker stayed home all day playing that game. Gillis walked in within 8 seconds. Like, there he goes on the mat, and he just fucking bullshit, dude. Just runs up the steps.
Wait. McCusker?
Gillis knocked him out almost immediately.
Oh my
Gillis like
God.
was still holding his car keys. Walking in. Just like
That's
boop, boop.
awesome.
He's like, done. Oh, it was.
Have you played
brutal.
Andre Kim yet?
Yeah, we used to play online back in the day, like during
I
the
think he'll
pandemic.
fuck you up.
Yeah.
He's disgusting.
I usually when I play him, it's like I'll get like 1 out of every like 4 or 5 I play against.
Butterly's good too.
Yeah?
Butterly
I mean,
plays, yeah.
Andre Kim's kind of just living up to his stereotype, though, isn't he?
That's fair.
No, I will say
I
it
am-
is fair because last time I played him, like the third time he knocked me out, he was like, just come hit me. He was just doing training. He was just doing this shit, and I was like,
No.
I was like, Andre,
I don't
this is
like that.
ridiculous.
You know that-
I'm infuriated because you would punch and he's,
You know that big brother, little brother shit? Yeah, come at me, bro. Just swing,
Yeah.
and they're gonna whoop
Sucks.
your ass in 2 minutes because they know you suck.
Yeah.
Andre is like one pair of fuzzy ears away from being a real good Twitch streamer.
yeah, for real.
That is his destiny.
He can hit all markets. Yeah, that's great. A black voice, Asian face. I'm like,
Hell
that's
yeah.
great.
Who is that not marketable to?
Literally. That's awesome. Also, I do have a Shayne story. This is like the first weekend I met Shayne. And I don't know if you know my first set. I don't know if you know this. I'm about to go up. Figs is about to introduce me. He goes, "It's a heart and soul of Gas Digital. Dylan Negri." I looks to the side stage. Shayne, Tommy Pope, Jamar Neighbors, and I think you, right?
Yeah, it was 6.
And yeah, I think it was 6. All bump me. I'll go up on there and just have a podcast.
It was great.
For like,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I basically leave the room and thank God for fucking Kerryn who goes, everyone gets bumped. Stop being a pussy. Come back and do your set. The room's filled. And I'm sitting there pouting and shit. I'm a young comic. I'll say I was pouting. And then eventually I just go, all right. The showrunner goes, listen, man, you let me know when you want to go, whatever.
Yeah.
And
he was good. He did a good job.
I heard you bum rush the stage.
No, so this is what happened. Colum gets word of this. Colum hears what's happening. And Colum goes, literally hears it. Dope move. Just goes, shut up. I'm done. I've heard enough. Walks on stage from the front.
I've had enough.
And then goes on stage and goes, hey, what's up, guys? I know you're having all fun and all. And it was dying a little down in comedy value, we'll say. And then, because at that point you left, it was just Shayne and Jamar just fucking around. And then he just goes, you literally were like, I've had enough of this. And you left. And then Colum just goes, listen, you just bumped a young comic who really wants to go up, and he's really excited, and everyone goes boo, and I'm sitting in the back going, "Fuck, man."
Oh, that rules, dude.
Fuck.
Colin just
And
set
then-
you up for failure. I love it.
And then Colum like leans into Shayne's ear and like says something. And it's like I think he says like, "Oh, it's Dylan from Gas Digital," and Shane Gillis Wade goes, all right, no, don't worry, we're gonna come back up after him, and then we'll host. Like we'll bring up some other people, but right now, give it up for Dylan from Gas Digital. Like,
Is that?
Underwhelms everybody.
Listen,
So-
he's already been in trouble by saying
Yo,
some stuff
so
in public. You know what I mean?
I walked
He didn't
from,
want
like-
to risk your last name too. Add that to the
Funny,
list.
too. So add to the list. So I walked from outside through the green room onto the stage, and I'm sitting there like, fuck. But like, I literally just start talking about what just happened. I go, I just got bumped by these fuck. I was like, not only am I a young comic getting bumped, I got bumped by a fucking podcast, 4 people. And I'm doing jokes. I did a joke about Kerryn. I'm hitting jokes. Shane's like opening the door every time I get like a bump or a laughter or a chant or something, and he's just like.
Gillis.
And yeah, Shane Gillis, yeah. And then as I'm walking off, he like bumps me and goes, hey, sounded really good. Da-da-da. And Paco said I had a good fucking first set, so lived there. But to end it, later, at the very last night on Sunday, we're all high as balls. I'm higher than I've ever been in my life. I see Shane in the smoker room. He's sitting next to Big J, Sean Gardini. I kind of say what's up to Sean. Me and Shane kind of do like a look at each other, and I go, hey man, I'm Dylan. Da-da-da. He goes, dude, I know you. And I was like, oh no, dude, no way. For the start saying something, and I said something, and he just immediately goes, yeah, Dylan, you kind of suck.
That was him wiping off the niceness. He's like, wait a minute.
No, I spit on his face.
Oh,
He had a hoodie, and he wipes it. He goes, kind of just spit in my face,
no.
Dylan. Yeah, you kind of suck. And I go, and he goes, how old are you? I go, I'm 24. And he goes, yeah, you've about 2 or 3 more years of sucking.
yeah.
But after that, you have to figure it the fuck out.
Bare minimum.
They told you that at 22 too, though.
They're going to be telling me at 30.
Your clock is ticking.
So I saw him later that night, and I was like, "Yo, my bad again." And he was like, "You're good." And I saw Gardini, and I was like, "Was I an asshole in front of Shane?" He's like, "Everyone's like, Shane's an asshole to everybody." He's like, "No." But like, that's my
is true.
Shane Gillis meeting story, because like brought me up, and then I spit in his face.
No, you put it
On
like this.
accident.
You got him
Yes.
back.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
so
did
the
get him
story
back.
here is that you got your revenge on Shane.
And the only thing is, people
didn't
say
mean
that
to.
like Cardini's means that like, dude, if he's gonna be mean, the guy's one of my best friends, so I can honestly say you will know when Shane is mean to you, dude.
Oh,
if
for
other
sure.
than that, he's just fucking.
No,
Shane.
there was,
It's just
like,
how he
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
He doesn't mean anything by any of that, but like, dude, he will fucking
felt
get
like
in
so-
your ass if you.
I feel like such an asshole, dude.
You
I was
spitting on him was not helping.
no, not helping at all.
The fact that he fucking did this.
Yeah, dude, like how much did you spit, dude?
I was like,
I thought you meant he was like fucked up.
He had his Skankfest hoodie on his shoulder in his like blue fucking collared shirt and just goes,
Oh God.
Yeah,
What were you like? Hogging a lug on him?
I was like, when he said you spit on you, I was like, wait, you spit on him like as a joke? It's a terrible joke.
What do you mean you were just like talking and
I was just
spit?
talking.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I was
gotcha.
high on shrooms and I opened when
that
he
makes
was like, dude, I know you. I must have just went, "Bleh." I said something. He just, it literally the second I said something, he was immediately was just like, cut me
Hilarious.
off with that. So yeah, that was me meeting Shane.
There you go.
Wow.
Dude, that was dope to see Tommy on stage, by the way.
I
was
haven't seen it since probably Philly. Since
Pope?
Yeah.
Tommy stopped. Like Tommy, when he moved up here, he was one of the first. Like,
Wait, Tommy stopped doing stand up?
I haven't.
He hasn't done stand up in years.
I have been asking him to come and do a spot at Brooklyn for like
No
6
way.
months, and he's just.
It's like him and McKeever. Like it's like, dude.
I didn't know McKeever did stand up.
Oh my God, he's a beat, dude. It's McKeever. He just fucking hates it. He doesn't do it because he hates it, and he could get on tonight and just decimate. That's what he does.
But why did Tommy stop?
Tommy he wanted to get more in that. I think he was doing more acting stuff when he got up here. Like he was doing stand up, like he was doing spots at the old stand and stuff like that. But then he just stopped and he was doing more acting and stuff like that. But him getting up there, and it's funny because people were like, dude, Tommy got up. And I was like, how'd it go? He's like, dude, he fucking bombed.
Really, you did?
Did
you see
Well,
it?
like, yeah, no, I here's the thing. I was just in awe. Like, I turned to Alex. I'm like, I think this
Yeah.
is the first time Tommy Pope has told a joke on stage since 2018.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
probably
Like,
way before
that's
that. Dude. Probably like
wild.
16. Yeah, he's been out for
16?
a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's been out of the game.
I legitimately think I might have seen him do stand up one time in my life.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's the thing. Everybody just assumes that maybe he'll do spots here and there because he hangs out still, obviously, with all stand-ups mostly. But it's like, nah, him doing a regular set, I haven't seen in years. And he was, dude, by far one of the funniest people I first saw in Philly. Like, immediately it was like, this dude is fucking
How long has Tommy been
hysterical.
doing it?
Probably like 3-4 years to me. So he's like, yeah, he's probably pushing like 13, or he would be 13
Yeah,
or
if he
14.
was still
yeah.
doing it. Mm-hmm. That's wild. Like
Yeah.
he did bomb though. Damn.
Did you see it?
I didn't think he bombed. I think, like, here's the thing. Like, you were there. Did you see it? You were there.
I heard about it. Everyone kept telling
You
me.
were legitimately on stage behind him. He was sitting in a chair
I
telling
was
jokes.
fucked up.
You were
all right,
fucked
dude. I was
up,
fucked
man.
up
you were
all
fucked
weekend.
up all
I think you know what it
weekend,
was?
yeah.
I kept downplaying that too. Like, I think a lot of people were like, dude, I'm good. But I was like, dude, when you get in that room too, that box room, it's like, oh man, I'm fucked up, dude.
I did my first set on highest balls on shrooms because I took shrooms after our fight and I had a set that night and I just did a set talking about the fight and I went because I went and took a shower and just wrote jokes for all the motherfuckers and like one of the things I said was just like I was like, you guys keep coming up to me being like, you scared, you nervous, what are you nervous for the fight? I was like, yeah, I'm nervous, I've never fought
Wait.
before.
Sorry, this is it. Did Junior bring him out?
To Tommy?
I'm having like shades of this
I
because
think
Junior and Tommy went to
Junior-
JFL together. That's how they knew each
brought
other.
out. I think Junior brought out Tommy and Shane,
Okay.
and then you and Jamar came up and joined them.
Okay. Man, yeah.
Did
I
you
was
guys do
fucked
the
up.
same drugs?
No, but down there, man,
No.
it's just people are handing you
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was-
yeah,
People
yeah.
are just handing you everything.
To be fair, I was almost totally sober that night. I did. I did like
That
just
Saturday
a-
night?
Well,
no,
that
it
was
was
the fight
Friday
night,
night.
right?
Yeah.
It was
Or
the night
no,
before the
Friday
fight.
night before. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's Friday.
Yeah,
Did you guys
yeah.
fight fucked up or no?
No,
No.
I
think
I literally did. I did 2 bumps of K just to like go to bed.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you
dude.
meant before the fight. I was
No,
like,
I was like,
no,
whoa,
I thought you meant before the fight.
Yeah,
No.
I thought you meant
He
before the
didn't feel
fight.
shit when he was-
I feel like
Damn.
That would
an
be
advantage.
sick. That would be
getting meth
sick.
off and getting nuts, dude.
No, Dylan was on meth.
That would be sick. Yeah, I could tell, dude. That was a meth punch like that. That's meth head to the T.
One of the things I wanted to say on stage, I forgot to say, it was like this whole thing's sponsored by like basically heroin. It's pretty cool. Like we're all at a festival. Like this is dope. This is crazy. all sponsored by heroin though. Like if it wasn't for heroin, none of this would be sponsored. That's crazy.
Yeah, dealers made a killing that weekend, didn't they? At Skankfest, they had to sponsor.
Well, people bought a lot of their own products to
yeah.
give to the comics, and then because I got hit up a couple of times over the last couple of days about like, hey, did you happen to get something in this package? That's
There
our
are a
comic.
bunch
If
of
you
fans
want
that make
anything,
their own
let me know.
shit.
I was like, that's good marketing. Though.
Branded weed, you got fucking
Yeah. So-
comedy PCP,
Yeah,
fucking all types of shit.
Was
yeah.
not going to go to waste there.
So like that is pretty cool. I've seen a bunch of that in New York now that like weed's legal. Like guys can't sell it, but they're just giving out Ace with their branding on it to be like
And
once
it's sealed, which is huge
Yeah.
because I don't fuck with anything that anybody gives
That's
me. If
been
it's in a
opened before.
baggie
I
or
get
something
what
like
you
that,
mean.
or
Yeah.
it's very easily opened,
Yeah.
like no fuck, I don't fuck with it, or at least test it, whatever. But nah, they were like nice packaging. It was nice.
What I think is super cool though is they're doing this thing where it's like, look, once dispensaries open, request this strain by name. So they're getting you used to a product and like
Yeah,
paying
it's a
these
good
designer
idea.
I don't know
prices.
if you guys know, but in Washington Square Park or Union Square, they have vendors like selling actual weed just sitting there till like 11 p.m. in the park, and the cops like they escort the whole event and then close
Really?
the park. Yeah,
Open air drug market, like
That
The Wire.
I haven't seen that shit since like San Francisco.
How much
Like,
is
that
it?
was
Is it
crazy.
expensive?
No, just like $50
Normal.
apes. It's like the exotic. They'll tell you it's exotic $40, $50, $60 apes.
Right,
that kind
right.
of shit. Yeah. But a whole table. I've never seen anyone just publicly selling weed, relaxing, sitting down in New York before. Like it's always been a
Nah, it's
problem
pretty
for
dope.
as long
I
as
love
I
it.
know.
They
Yeah.
might as well. It's like who gives a
Harrington.
shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations on winning. Tell people where to follow you, where to find you.
At the M Harrington,
getting
Twitter,
followers this
Instagram,
weekend?
The whole nine. Yeah, I picked up quite a few. That was fun.
dude. Fucking dope.
If you like the sound of my voice, check out Notes of a Goon every Tuesday at
Yep.
midnight. Myself and Chris in Brooklyn just bullshitting. Thanks for having
Watch
me,
the
bro.
clip of him
Cool,
knocking
thanks
out
for coming
Dylan. Available
Oh, yeah.
now.
That's he works here. He works here. Not over our camera.
Did you just walk into that camera? Is that what he was?
Yeah, he did.
He just had to.
That's awesome.
Well, now you got it. There we go.
Kevo,
Yo,
what's up, man?
Kevo.
What's up, man?
Kevin Sanchez.
What's
Brian
up, my
Stick,
Latinx
Brian
friend?
Stick,
I
Sanchez.
thought you were black.
Yeah, dude.
Look at
I swear to God, you say his
Really?
name was Brian
Six?
Sick or Luke Sick. What's your name?
Brian
Brian
Six.
Brian
Six.
Six.
You
I
thought
know
a guy named Brian Six was black?
100%. I thought it was a nickname.
Six, the
everyone
last
does.
name Six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
get it.
like-
I never understood that because
What is it? Irish or something?
It was changed. It was my great. It was actually Italian.
Oh, okay.
But now that's when I started comedy. I was going to use my mom's main name, which is like is McCann, because I was like, Six. People are going to think. People, I'm not that much anymore. They're like, is that stage? I was like, why the fuck would I choose Six? Like,
Yeah, why the fuck
good
would I
point.
choose Negri?
I don't know.
But-
maybe you from the Six. Maybe you from Toronto. Maybe
Yeah,
you
when that
really-
shit started coming around, that's
Your name
when I
was
got-
like,
yeah,
I'm glad
yeah.
I fucking.
Six.
That's cool.
What's up, buddy?
What up, man? Good to see you. You look good, bro. You got a haircut.
Yeah, boy.
You missed my
grown like a-
you missed
bro.
my spitting in Shane Gillis' face story.
You spit in Shane Gillis' face. I guess it's a story you're going to have to tell me off air because we're
Yeah, we're not
repeating
repeating
that.
it. That's what I was trying to say because we talk a bunch, and he was like, "Yo, tell me some shit," and I was like, "Dude, the shit that I want to tell you has to just be told on air." I was like, "I spit in Shane's face. I met Tony Hinchcliffe.
Don't let the rumor go like that.
No,
Is
by
this
the
guy
way,
who spit in Shane
hilarious,
Gillis' face? Like-
hilarious rumor.
I can't wait for Gillis to hear this and then be like, what the
Hear
fuck?
it. I open for him. He's going to call as soon as this fucking show's over, dude.
Let's go.
Are you nuts?
I can't wait till he sees you at the stand and goes, hey, Dylan.
I apologize.
You know what I'm telling the story?
I
You know
apologize.
Shane's like one of his best friends is Six. I'm gonna be like, dude, I spit in his fucking face. I'm like, cool, dude.
I did his podcast, and when it was over, fucking loogied in his face. That's how you get back at me. He's like, Shane Gillis, gang. Were you at the Naked Roast?
Unfortunately, for a minute, I was there, but I was like floating in the back. I was with Long and Colin, and Ryan was just—he was like, he would not stop saying, he was like, "Why do people do this? Why would you do this?" I was like, "Relax, dude. I don't know. They want to do it."
Dude, I thought it was so much fun. I was sitting on like
was
the
fun.
sideline.
What's the naked? Are you guys
So the
roasting
na-
each other naked? Or
No,
those
yeah.
people-
So there's like a
okay.
naked roast.
Yeah.
So there's two people roasting each other naked, and also all the judges are naked.
What does
And
it smell like in there?
By the way, Chris
it was
Fager.
huge, but it looked like
Decent
it
piece.
smelled like
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
I'm just asking. Like everyone's odors are
Yeah,
out. Trying
Yeah,
to like.
it was unfortunate they didn't walk up there with
Dude,
Alice.
I'm on shrooms. I'm high as fucking shit. This is the day after the fight.
Yeah.
And at the finale, the guys finished roasting, and then you think even at one point, Kerryn goes, "Oh well, that's it. It's just over." And Zach goes, "We're not gonna end it like this. Here's a rat trap that I bought this morning.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god, I
smack
did
this
see that
onto
part.
my dick." And then we're all like standing. I'm on the sidelines, like going crazy about to watch it. Zach sees me and goes, "Dylan, get over here!" And then, by the way, on shrooms, high as balls, go over there. and he has the rap shot near his dick, and he goes, "Grab the mic, put it near my dick." I'm like, "What?" And then Faker's like, "Grab the fucking mic, Dylan."
Heavy white boy
I grab the
activities.
mic, I put it near the dick. I'm like 2 feet away, high as shit, just staring at Zach and Miko's hole, just being like, "What's this gonna happen?"
Wait,
and I'm
you
just
called
like,
his penis a hole?
his penis a hole.
You were
Does
looking at
have a
his
hole.
penis hole?
I was high.
Wow. It was like a vortex, wasn't it? You're fucking shrooms.
Fucking vortex of Zach and Miko dick.
Dude's dick is-
So I'm vortex all the way into Zach and Miko. I'm holding the mic and I'm like, and eventually I'm like, I gotta
Don't
look
open your
away,
mouth.
but I
No,
can't
no, no.
not look away. I'm like, and then he just snaps it. And you just, oh dude, you feel it. Oh my god, it fucking sucks.
Does he use his dick often? He doesn't give a fuck or what?
No,
Yeah.
he does like all the extreme wrestling stuff. But he was
Okay.
stapling dollars to his head and shit. Like, he's nuts.
He brought all the fans to staple like dollars and shit to his body.
Ari or-
goes up there. No. To Zach.
Okay.
Ari's in line, grabs $1 or whatever, staples it to his forehead.
What's amazing about that is Ari actually just gave away $1 like that. Come on.
Not even $100 bill. Just
So you just said Ari and money. I was like, come on. Set
You know,
me
Ari
up.
bet $1,000 on a fight this weekend on the Ellis Lewis fight.
Yeah,
He bet
that
on
makes
Lewis,
sense.
right?
That's fucking so stupid.
You bet on Lewis?
What? Yes.
won?
Ellis.
Lewis looked good though, man.
I don't know. I
Lewis
saw
looked
some
good.
clips and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, Lewis.
I was kind of surprised when
Lewis
Lewis
looked
lost.
real good.
Also, as a matter of fact, Ellis didn't look that great.
He
to
didn't.
me.
I mean, dude, the other footage that we saw live, like he was all right. They both were kind of, but
They had their moments.
I gotta say, I was.
he hits hard.
They both had their-
Ellis
Ellis,
is
of
fucking
course,
hard.
no,
dude.
But
he
you
fought
were-
heavyweights, man.
Yeah,
but-
they're big. Yeah, and I didn't think he was that. I thought he was shorter.
But you see the knowledge
big
in
dude.
Ellis. Ellis, like, as much as Lewis looked like I feel like he did win, it still feels like Ellis is like going 80%, and that's scary.
I mean, and Lewis is definitely not 100% with shape. Like he was studying
Yeah,
yesterday
but
on
I
rap.
think he's
He
using
said
like
he's-
100% of his brain to try to beat Ellis.
Yeah,
And
Lewis
Ellis
looked
is-
good, though.
And Ellis is kind of dicking around.
Yeah.
Lewis
more
looks
not
heavy-handed
dicking, but
though. He looks like he got heavy-handed.
Lewis caught him a couple
like
times.
he-
That
Lewis did
footage
catch
you'll
him.
see. He does
When he
catch him
almost
a
fell on the
couple times.
ropes.
Oh God.
There was a moment where he had Ellis, and Ellis got like a little rocked and fell back into the ropes, and like the ropes didn't catch him nearly, so he kind of fell. And that was a moment like Lewis won.
The crowd in the back went nuts because they thought Lewis hit him
really-
through
yeah,
the
and
ropes,
he
but
kinda
he actually
tripped.
just slipped and like kind of fell through. But it looked good.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
It
saying.
looked good from the back.
That's what I'm saying about
Lewis
my
fucked
punch.
him
I
up.
just slipped 6. I'm allowed to slip in
I
the
know you're
fight.
out there with fucking Vans on in the ring. We're like, what are
You
you doing, you
wore
idiot?
Vans to the ring?
Yeah, these big floppy fucking laces. I was like, what are you
the
doing?
boxing shorts
In
or
case
what?
I have to do a kickflip.
Oh,
I think
dude.
you should have. I didn't. You did that shit.
I was like, what
you
is
not
that?
twist
Now you're
your
off
ankle,
my
bro?
side.
No, I'm not off your side. You should have wore your J's or something. I think J's would have been
I'm surprised
better.
you
You
didn't
gotta
twist
have
your ankle
something
doing
better
that shit.
traction.
Yeah, better
Yeah.
grip.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
How did that fight go? For real, we didn't talk
talked
about
it with like Harrington a little
Okay,
bit,
okay.
but it went. Listen, it went good. It obviously didn't go in the way we want, but like
And you know how badly I wanted to walk
Wait,
in
the
here?
way we want, the way you want.
I had a team. I
DC,
had a team.
My bad, bro.
DC, cut me off again, bro. Hey, bro, cut me off again. See what happens.
Yo, you want to be Skankfest at Skankfest next? We can get Ellis Mania going. You two.
How much you weigh, bro?
I weigh right now 234.
Would you guys fight?
Nah, I'm
Would you guys box?
165 or something, bro. I would box him, but come on, we need headgear. Like
I lose 30 pounds to fight you.
I'll
There you go.
try
I
to gain 10.
I wouldn't
I'll
want.
try
I
to
wouldn't
gain
want
10.
him 30 pounds. No, he would just hit harder and quicker.
Yeah.
You,
I would ask him to gain 30 pounds to fight him.
I'll just see. I gotta spar with you first, at least outside.
Nah,
to
no
figure
sparring.
it
That's
out.
not allowed to train. No.
I don't want to hit you in the head and you get some weird PTSD shit and you think you're in battle and you fuck me up though, bro. I don't want that.
He went to war, by the way.
I don't
Let's not talk
You
about
see?
my
You see?
war.
Yeah.
You see? Look at this shit.
He's gonna kill
That's
us
a
all.
heavier hit than fucking a punch, dude. You're like, dude, he's in war. Tell him a little bit.
You know how badly I wanted to walk in here, look at Harrington. What's up, loser? Like, how badly I wanted to do
By the
that.
way, he calls me afterwards. He goes, "Yo, Dylan, why'd you have to do this? And now I have to beat Harrington's ass. And this, I don't want to have to do that. That's my boy. That's my Goomba."
I'm gonna have to give him a.
That makes sense, though.
I'm gonna have to give him a
Your co-host has to fight him now.
I would have pegged
That
you at
is
like
funny.
200. Pause, not pegged.
Would
but
you
like,
fight him
I
at
would've-
Skankfest?
You got to pay me some money for that.
Harrington?
Harrington got paid. I mean, listen.
It's a shrewd businessman.
You listen. He's champ. He's 2-0.
He is 2-0.
He's 2-0, right?
Yeah, he almost lost to a cab driver
First, wait,
after.
wait. Are we judging the fight when he fought
Can you
that-
hear me? Would you fight? Would you
2-0.
fight Kevin
You're
at
counting the one
Skankfest?
where-
Kevin next. If that fight came out.
You have to
That's
now.
more evenly matched. There you
Wow,
Dude.
he started shadowboxing for the people at
Yo,
home. No
that
questions
is-
asked.
That's crazy. He's gonna come in and talk shit right now. I bet you he's gonna come in and talk
Nah.
shit.
He had it. Like it's Would you fight at Skankfest? Yo, I did not know how many people want to box. He wants to box.
I don't want to. I just said I
You would.
I'm not
I
against
would.
No,
it.
but would is still wanna.
How many rounds?
They did
3
like
2 minutes.
3 2 minutes.
I think
minutes?
Yeah.
I think 3 2 minutes isn't a bad number.
But you still got to train, and I'm lazy
Yeah.
as shit. But I would if it was
Exactly.
like, if it came
Nah,
up.
I'll train.
Fishtown Tom wants to fucking do it.
Oh,
I'll train. What?
Tom wants to do it.
Tom is a big boy.
He
he's a big
is.
dude. He's very tall.
Who
Yeah.
would he fight?
There's nobody in his
Wait, like
Ryan Long again. Like
no, seriously, Tom is a weird fighter. You have to fight someone heavy but lanky.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who
I don't know
Tom
who else
fight?
would you fight that would be. Tom fighting is just
Weird.
devastating.
he
fight
looks,
anybody over
he
200
looks like a
pounds.
dude that like he'll get hit twice and you think you got him and then that just activates the insanity.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks crazy white guy power, just like just freak out. He probably sucks. I'd put Blind
Special
Mike
ed
against
strength.
him. I'm kidding. Fucking
Yo,
knock
can we
him
talk
out.
about Blind
Blind
Mike?
Mike is the man, dude.
Blind
I tweeted
Mike-
out about him, and dude, I was gonna.
When are you gonna have him as a guest on this show? That was
Never.
Amazing.
He listens to this
You're
and
supposed to be here
Blind
today.
He can
He's
fucking
fucking
see.
couldn't find the place.
He was supposed to be here today. He's still doing laps.
I gave
No,
I
Blind
gave
Mike's
that
awesome.
kid. I give him this. We busted his balls all weekend, and
Yeah.
like, dude, he's a great sense of humor. He knows we're fucking with him, but that kid did not stop working. Like, I just
He's the
stopped him.
hardest worker in the
I was
world,
like,
dude.
dude, it's 11 o'clock. You've been done. Relax, man. But he was
can't
going
see
to
the
drink.
clock.
Yeah, dude, I came out on
can't-
stage on my one show, and I was like, dude, if you guys, make sure you be nice to the staff. They're working hard, especially Blind Mike. You see him, you fucking put respect on that kid's name.
Blind Mike is really blind,
And
right?
I,
you did-
he's
I
like,
saw
he's
you
like
said when you said
80%.
that.
Okay.
And I was like, dude,
They
you
went
put respect
yeah.
on his name. And I was like, he's in the green room right now, talking to a wall. We told him it was Gillis. I had to. I couldn't give him that yet. He hasn't earned it full yet, but I was like, yeah, he's talking to a wall.
I like Blind Mike, man.
He's a good
I like
kid.
it.
He
I
worked
tossed his
his ass
vape into
off.
the fucking moon.
Say again?
He like handed me his vape and we just started laughing outside.
Oh my
And
God.
he hands
When-
me his vape and he goes, "You guys want to hit it?" I go, "No." I go, and I jokingly go, "What if I just do this shit right now?" And Blind Mike goes, "See, he's not that funny. See, he would have done it." And I just look at him. I go, "Blind Mike, you can't see this, but I'm doing it." And I just chucked it, and then you
I was there.
and yeah, you just go, "Oh, come on, man." I go, "Next time, Blind Mike, you ask me for something, I'm gonna put a cigarette out on your forehead and go,
Oh my God.
I'm good."
Dude,
Something
he
just-
would fuck you up, dude.
Yo.
Blind Mike,
what do you-
dude. Actually, speaking of that, though, Foley crushed him on what he was sitting there in front of me and Foley, and he was smoking his vape. He's like, "This thing sucks. It never works." And Foley just leaves over. He's like, "Who's gonna tell him it's a number 2 pencil?"
That's funny.
He's like, "I can hear well, Foley." I was like, "All right."
Dude, after the fight, I was sitting down in the green room with Tom, and he comes and sits down. And goes, "Hey, Dylan, that was a good fight." I go, "Hey, thanks, Blind Mike. I wish you would have seen it."
Fucking Blind Mike, son.
Yeah, I would have been like, dude, that's a fucking useless compliment, but yeah.
It was funny. I asked him for a liquid death. He bought me back a beer. I did not have the heart to tell him.
I told him to grab me a sweatshirt because I was cold as shit.
Why do y'all keep asking him to get shit? This shit is
It's his
And it was in
job.
the dark. He came back with just like 8 napkins. I was like, "That's good. I love it. Thank you,
That's
buddy."
your new hoodie now.
Yeah, I just stapled them together.
This is ridiculous.
Yo, wait. In the warehouse green room, there's a big snack table, and in the middle of it
Shit.
is Zach Amico's rat trap set to trap. And at one point, I see him like cleaning up the
I
table,
saw
and
it.
this is how Blind Mike cleans the table.
Yeah, dude.
And he feels something, goes, "Oh, that's garbage. Is this anyone's?" Okay. And then I see him, dude, this is the rat trap, and you don't understand. I walked in, I just see this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I pick it up, I'm like, Blind Mike, what the fuck? I put it on the
That
ground.
would have been a disaster.
Yeah, that
Would have
that's
broken
tough.
his fucking
That's a
little-
tough decision
little
there.
blind
I don't know
Mike
if I could
fingers.
have told him.
Because his
I
problem
kind
is
of
you
want to see
kinda
that,
wanna see
but
it
it's like,
happen.
that's fucked up.
That's too fucked up. That's almost as bad as Astro World.
if he was working,
Jesus.
if he was wor-
I don't know if it's that bad.
That was good. That was a good reference.
I just want to throw it in there.
I'm glad you did that.
if
If he got stomped at the jam, I would have lost my shit. I was like, "Oh no, Blind Mike."
Guys, we do have our first casualty. Blind Mike was trampled while moshing.
Question: how far in his career do you think he's gonna get before he admits he's not really blind?
No, Blind Mike.
Oh, he's not a
Oh
comedian.
no, he admits.
Oh,
No, he admits.
Dude,
No, you know,
yeah, he's
not a
looking over
comic.
here. If he was here, he'd be
Oh,
looking
okay,
that
got
way.
you,
He's
got you.
he's like, what's he like? He's like 80% blind. Like he's
I
legally
know.
blind.
Apparently, he got surgery recently, and I even said it. He did something, and I was like, "You're not blind
that's
anymore."
There's really weird things, but like he'll look at me and give me the
Bro.
fucking Stevie Wonders, and all of a sudden he's like, "What, dude?" I'm like, "Whoa,
telling you, bro. These people.
Yo,
it's over here."
I'm
He
not
moves
gonna-
on sound.
I was like I was like in the crowd and I watched him walk through
Oh, dude.
and find me and I was like, "Blind Mike, are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you, bro. They do shit that makes you go, is this person fucking with me, bro?
We tried to send him in front of the stage when the naked roast was happening because me and Ryan Long were cry laughing about, dude, if we get video of the naked roast happening and then you see Blind Mike walk in front, just not
know what's happening.
I'd leave. There's nothing better that's going to happen than that.
It's crazy that he could see everything. No, but he apparently got surgery recently. He told me, he was like, no, I got surgery.
He got like cataract surgery?
He did. He got like another cataract surgery. He's like, no, I
for
can
him.
see.
He's like 20% less bronze. Like, how is he still
I think
blind?
he's 80%.
He's
like
yeah, I think he's
70.
legally
He is
blind.
legally
Yeah.
blind.
Legally
but
blind.
like he can see. Like he texts, but he's like,
He holds it right.
yeah.
Also, use voice to text.
I don't know why he doesn't do that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's probably more effort to do it than also have to hold you, because he still has to end here to double check it.
Where is he?
At least we know
He's still in
does it.
Houston? Anybody fucking check on this kid?
Yo,
Dude, I'll tell you that.
Someone did say we were on the top smoking, and someone said they were on the top smoking, and they were like, "Yo, is that Blind Mike? He was as high as shit, walking towards the woods."
Dude, that was me. I was sitting there. I was fucked up,
was
and
you.
I'm looking at these fans. Like, not judging them, but I was like, Jesus Christ. I was
Don't
like,
lie.
when did we get to the fucking Joker's wedding? I was like, what is
That was
this?
hilarious.
And dude, I was like, you know what? Fuck that. That's not cool. They're supportive. These are the best fans in the world.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I just see Blind Mike walking into the woods like that. I was like, fuck me, dude. I gotta go back to school. I gotta fucking get my shit together.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I walk up
Six.
the.
Find out.
I see Tommy Pope at the end of the night.
He's
on
the
Sunday.
essence of Skankfest, by the way. Is Blind Mike, dude. That kid.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Loved every moment of it.
No one loves Skankfest more than Blind Mike.
Blind Mike, yeah.
He had so much fun.
That's beautiful, bro.
Yeah, it was
It
great.
really is.
He
I
is
love
great.
shit like that, bro.
Yeah, I
like when
tweeted out about him, dude. Got a
Yeah.
couple hundred likes on
Sounds
that
like
one.
a good guy. He can't see color. You know, I know he's
Yeah.
not raised. You know, it's good.
Dude,
I don't know
wa-
though. I think he's still racist.
He's still racist.
Yeah. He doesn't know what black is, but
That's what he only sees all the time.
he just feels that
that's why he's mad at him.
It's funny. I went to Tommy Pope. We were in like the smokers room afterwards,
he's
and I saw
brutal.
him, and I was just like, we were joking about all this, and at one point there was like a lull, and he goes, "This is also stupid."
Dude, if Tommy was getting it going in the back. Me, him, and Temple were sitting there, and we started laughing because that's how it was in Philly, like 8 years ago, in front of the shows, just fucking cooking everybody. And Tommy gets going. He is brutal, dude. He's like, I gotta fucking go. Look at this one. Fucking
Look at
Christ.
this one.
He's so funny. But yeah, he can't, dude. If he sits there, he would have chopped everybody up.
Quick
That's what he does.
question: was Skankfest the same weekend as Astro World in Texas?
Yeah, it was the same thing.
Was really.
That's why we were like, yes, we did it.
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah. 8 deaths over there, 0 at
Zero.
Skankfest.
Yeah, I heard there was actually a little bit more, but I mean, just allegedly, that's what they said. It was.
Did you
Yeah,
know-
we were talking about it today.
Did you see this? They were told over security to call all the dead kids Smurfs.
Yeah, that was fucked.
Why Smurfs?
Just so I guess not
Just
to
a
create
code.
panic.
They
but
knew-
it's code. Yeah.
They did, dude,
so
that
fucked.
video it's like it
haven't
literally
seen the
looks
video.
like an ocean of people,
videos are
like how like an ocean flows.
Not gonna lie. Yeah.
I heard.
and they're getting crushed.
I heard it. Like there's some people whose faces are
Oh, dude,
unrecognizable.
like flat.
No way.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But I'm not.
Dude, one was like a 9-year-old or a 14. Like
Yeah.
they were kids, dude.
Yo, wait.
I think, but
yeah,
like
dude.
team wise,
there was like 2 or 3 underage.
Question, and I really want. I do want
Why
to.
would you send your kid?
That's
to-
what everyone's
That-
like,
Why
why
the
is that?
fuck?
And also,
The
why is he
parents.
down in the pit? Why are you not
Right.
putting him up in the fuck anywhere else?
but 9-year-olds.
That's me with my
they
kid. Yo,
rage?
go get
What?
pitted, dude.
Yeah, like
don't
that
know.
shit is crazy. But I was impressed at the fact that this motherfucker brought out 50,000 people. I was just like,
Apparently
this
And
motherfucker
he's giving
got
all the
draw.
money back too.
Yeah, I mean, you got, but at the same
But,
time, I
yeah.
feel like his team or the venue got greedy because they're letting 9-year-olds in. So I mean, your parent had to pay
Not
for a
just-
ticket and
not
bring
just
you.
that. I heard that they oversold the event.
They
course,
definitely
sure.
do. When you
All those
see
events
it,
get
when you
oversold.
see it,
Yeah, it was.
It is.
It looked like Woodstock. It looks
exactly.
It looks
you
like
took Woodstock and put it in
Yeah.
a theater that could hold half of Woodstock.
Yeah.
But put all the people that were there. And
Do
it
you
was-
do you blame Travis Scott in any degree?
No, I do not at all. He has
I don't-
nothing to do. I mean, dude, I don't know what his team was like. Yo, we sold this many tickets. Somebody didn't step up and be like, well, wait a minute. The venue only holds X amount.
He
But
don't
I-
give a fuck. He's not even thinking about that.
But the-
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's his team.
Yeah,
But it's
that's
not
his team.
him
His
His
personally.
team
no.
had to do a better,
only thing-
better.
Yeah, they should have been like.
But when you're
first
ahead
of
of the
all,
when you're the head
Yeah,
of the
but when you're
snake,
the head of
when you're
exactly,
the head of the
gotta
snake,
let
you
you-
gotta
Yeah,
take
he's gotta
you
catch
got you take the responsibility.
Bro,
now.
but they have to let you know you're liable.
But you
bro.
fire your team.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they have
You
to
gotta
let
make
you know
that
you're
public.
liable,
He
bro.
should have maybe skipped Dave and Buster's with Drake after that.
Yeah.
He's sitting there fucking popping
Bullshit.
threes and
Bullshit. He didn't go to Dave and Buster's out.
I mean, dude, he didn't.
did.
I don't-
It was
yeah,
reported.
he didn't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
though.
Apparently,
the
no one
news
told
was
him.
not out.
No one
they didn't
told
know
him.
Yeah, they
And
didn't
you
hear
can
anything.
see that there's a lot of shit you
that's-
couldn't hear.
I go, dude, talk, and they have footage of him.
The part
like
though,
throwing skee ball. I'm like, oh my.
there's a part where this dude is getting like carried out. This dude is
Yeah.
dead guy is getting like surfed out,
Yeah.
and this motherfucker's just singing an auto tune. And I was like,
Yeah, dude.
he could have at least turned the auto tune
Dude,
off.
I
bro.
have
That
not
shit was
seen
bad,
one
bro.
security guard in
was
any of
really
these
bad.
videos. Maybe like one.
There wasn't
only
enough
thing is,
security.
There was
If
none.
it's true that they were chanting like to stop,
They
and
were,
and
they
he
were.
was like,
They-
and he like screaming, he's like, "Yo, did I tell you guys to fucking stop?" That's the one thing.
Oh,
that
yeah.
pisses me off. Where
They-
it's like,
there were
That's the
people trying to
thing,
get to
but-
stop.
But
Why
you
don't
know
you
that.
listen?
But you know that comes as a result of that happening at his shows before, and him thinking, nah, like nothing really happened, and they just keep raging.
That's exactly
people
what it
faint,
is.
so he thinks that's just happening
Yeah,
again.
people faint all the
That's
time
what
at
I'm thinking in my
concerts.
like. He
Oh,
had to
yeah,
have think that he's
time.
and in my opinion, I think he's a little autistic. I'm not sure. I've never proven that, but the energy he displays on stage to me, that
pulled a picture of Travis
nonstop
Scott.
rage, bro, is like that's the next
Are you
level
trying to
energy.
see if he's a little downsy to you?
I'm trying.
Is
He
that-
also pulled up a picture of Shane Gillis and do a comparison.
Ooh, I love it, dude.
But I am impressed at how many people he brought out.
No, bring up. Just Travis has like a. Did you see the apology video? Like they're making memes of it now.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
I feel like they shouldn't.
Nah, see if you can-
But it's like.
It's a
You know what I
picture.
mean?
I don't know. I mean,
No. Hold on. You got to pull up the clip of
It's
when.
kind of fucked up that somebody went down at a concert and not like I know there was a couple people, but like I've been at concerts where people have fainted and it's like immediately people are like whoa. You know what I mean? Get this
That's what
fucking
I'm
do that.
saying.
but that's the
But
point.
the
What if
no
you
one-
can't? What
But
if you
they-
literally
bro, but
can't?
they-
Well, that was the thing. It's because it was oversold, so people were like,
Yeah.
"All right, whatever, walk past it. We didn't do anything wrong." Meanwhile, you're flattening a human into the ground.
But you see it.
Insanity.
You see real like rock bands that do rage and shit. They do
Yeah.
stop the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
when
mosh
people
pits
get
have like the
passed
hardest
out.
shows.
They do.
They have
They
ethics,
do.
dude. They have codes.
Yeah,
like
that's
somebody
what I'm
goes
saying,
down,
like-
you stop. You get them the
Yeah,
fuck
you don't
out.
just
Dude,
trample
yeah.
and punch chicks like you don't.
During
you know
the
what I mean?
goddamn comedy jam at Skankfest, G
That
Mike,
shit looked
G Mike,
amazing, bro.
G Mike goes,
It was the best.
G Mike
It's all-
goes, yo, we just did the shrooms. He goes, yo, let's go mosh. It'll get our blood pumping and get the shrooms happening quicker. And I'm like, all right, bet.
I would have.
Just do a couple sit-ups or something. What are you
No,
talking about? Mosh?
I should have because I go in the mosh pit and I'm telling you, there's one dark. I'm gonna call him a Darkle. Dude, if you're listening, you looked like me when I was fucking 7. He had a little bowl haircut, these little skinny glasses. Dude,
You know what's fucked up? I think I know exactly who you're
Darkle.
talking
Wait,
about.
put his glasses
Fucking
on.
Dude.
Darkle.
I don't know
Dude,
what's
I think I know exactly who you're talking
I
about.
get into the fucking pit and I'm with G Mike and we're moshing and you know this.
Yeah. And
I'm a mosher.
moshing
I
you.
like
You
it.
mosh? Yeah. He's a rager, bro.
So I go and I'm raging. I'm enjoying it. And this dude's targeting me. And targeting is when you're
Just keep hitting that person, yeah.
That dude's looking
Yeah.
for you. And on the third target, I swear I was like, I'm going. If it was at a regular festival, I would have just swing on the kid. No questions asked.
Yeah.
But I'm at Skankfest and this is like a fan or whatever, and I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna exit and move on with my fucking life because I'm actually about to deck this fucking kid. And G Mike comes up to me afterwards and he was like, yo, what happened to you? And I was like, I almost killed someone. That's what happened. And I was like, so sometimes those mosh pits is like,
It gets
They also
aggressive,
probably
bro.
saw you and they're like, dude, I'm
That's-
gonna brag to Lewis. I fucked Dylan up.
Yeah.
a
That's
bit.
exactly
You're
what
a
it seems
target.
like-
You made.
yeah, I was
You
about
were
to
already
say,
target. When
like-
you said you moshed at the jam, I was like, there's 10 targets.
Yeah, I was like targeting.
Harrington might as well jumped in.
There's
He'd
a
have been
couple
target
motherfuckers
too.
who were like, I want to hurt
You
Joe.
know how bad they wanted to tweet
that's why,
at Lewis?
that's why I didn't crowd surf. I was like,
Oh, they're gonna rob the shit out of you,
I was
dude.
like, I don't-
You would have came back on the stage naked.
They would have. He's from Boca.
Yeah.
Just-
No, crowd surfing was good, man. They were good.
I saw Harrington crowd surf. He looked like he was enjoying himself.
Yeah, it was really
Apparently,
fun.
that one picture though. Apparently, he fell right after. Just putting that out there.
It's
From what I
moments,
hear,
man.
he fell immediately after.
That's funny.
Can you go to my Instagram see if you can pull up some? I have some videos of the jam. That shit was awesome. You didn't. You went up at the end, right? You were there at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the jam is the fucking best, dude. I love it.
I want to be because like I saw you guys on stage. Yo, I
mean,
I
dude,
could
this
tell all
band
you guys were on
kills it.
shrooms.
I was high as shit.
I could feel.
I
I
get
was
Vegas
high
things.
looking at that shit.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like I was getting.
Dude,
pumped.
it's just so much fun. And the band kills it.
That was
And,
the
dude,
Molly
the
night,
comics. I mean, fucking Hinchcliffe murdered Toxicity. Holy shit.
Have you ever heard, dude?
I didn't know the song.
Talk to
You
sister.
probably heard it. But it was a big, like a few years ago. But Hinchcliffe sang it. He did really fucking well.
Yeah,
It
dude,
was
he
good.
kills it. Well, there's another goddamn comedy jam this Monday.
I know. I'm fucking not gonna be around. I'm
At
pissed.
the
At the
stand?
cellar.
Yeah, Shane's
the
on it.
cellar. Yeah, Shane's on it.
Yeah, so
So I think it's Shane, Jay, Yamanika, someone else.
I just noticed you changed your.
And that's the Gambit. Yep. There it is right
I
there.
can't find any, but I have the video that you.
No,
wanted
go
me
to the
show
one on the far
earlier.
left. No, you can go to the one on the far left, and it's like go scroll through it. And that's the jam. Sound? Oh, there's
that's
Tony.
Tony.
Yeah, that's what Tony was just like. Is there any sound?
Is that Bobby
No.
Lee?
There is. On the next one?
Oh, fuck.
Here with the Gardini Camp, POV Dylan.
Fine, go to the next one. This is this is
on stage or
Yeah,
this
this is
is-
on
oh,
stage.
hell
so
no,
everyone's just
bro.
in front of you. It's
Temple
crazy.
killed this.
Temple did. Yeah, Temple also did this.
That was McCusker.
This is at the very end. Yeah.
I was backstage. It was great, man.
Go to my video with
mad.
Sean Gardini. You can just go through that if you want. I mean, it's fun.
Here with the Gardini.
You can't see
Here
it.
with the
Dude,
Gardini Camp, POV
O'Connor had a
Dylan.
blast.
Sean Gardini at Skankfest.
Who had a blast?
O'Connor on stage,
So,
he
did
was
you-
crowd surfing. Feeney got sick footage of him. He was doing that like slow-mo shit. Did you see that footage?
No, you can just end
It's
it.
pretty awesome.
So did you guys talk about performing on shrooms?
I think I thought about it a little bit, but I didn't really get into it. You've done
I-
satire shit like that?
Like,
Funny,
'cause
it's recently.
you're at
Recently.
Skankfest, and it's like you
It's
gotta
tough,
do that.
and then sometimes you get
You
thrown
get hand-
on to
you wanna
stuff.
do it.
Like
You-
Peggy's show in the warehouse. I walked in to get a drink. I was done by then, and I was fucking hammered. And Rebecca's like, "6, can you go up?" I was like, "Let's do it. What is this
Yeah.
show?"
Yeah.
And that was actually one of the best sets I had all week because I
It's-
just didn't give a fuck. I
My
was like,
first set
whatever.
was good, like the first set I did, and then I did shrooms because it was after the fight. And I had that
tough not
night.
to there.
And yeah, it's tough not
really
to.
tough.
And it was good because I went on stage with like a different energy. I was like, yo guys, I'm high as fuck for the first time doing a set on shrooms. They cheered, and I was like, let's figure this fuck out. I talked about fighting Harrington. I talked about some shit like that, and it was like
Bro, I would've
it
had
was like
existential
liberating, and it was
crisis
it was awesome.
in the middle of a set, dude.
Nah, dude, it was awesome.
Oh my
The only
God.
thing when I had not a crisis, but when I was on stage during the goddamn comedy jam, higher than I've ever been. There was a moment where I was so high, I was like, "Yo, I'm watching this show." Like, it felt like I'm watching a comedy show.
Yeah.
And then my eyes were like, "Find center stage," and my eyes started going like this. I was like, "Find center stage," and I was like, "Oh, I'm center stage."
Yeah, that's when you get
And that's-
off the stage.
Yeah, bro. That's what I
If you're up
need,
there
bro.
like this,
and you're
dude.
hearing your voice like
Yeah.
echoing,
And when blind Mike's all the time, like, the fuck's this retard? You're up there like this. It's like I'm center. So like, get the fuck off there, dude.
No, it was fucking wild because I was like, and after that moment, I was like, I had a lot of fun because that's the one thing I've never done acid, but I love shrooms because shrooms put you in the moment and they're like, you're gonna deal with this emotion and like you're not gonna run away from it. And I like that shit. I like not running away.
I can feel acid in my spine, bro. That's the only thing I don't like about doing it.
I don't like acid.
You don't like acid either?
Does it fuck your back? Do you?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes.
where it goes.
Okay. Yeah, straight to your fucking spine.
Does it really go to
Yeah.
your back?
Crazy,
Oh,
bro.
I have a bad lower back. I don't want
Some
to do
kind
that.
of
Ew.
sensation. It might
Yeah,
make
I've
your back
always-
feel good. I don't know.
Yeah, if I
Shrooms make my
take
back feel good.
psychedelics, it's always mushrooms.
Yeah,
Always mushrooms
it's
for me.
better. It's a better.
And like
trip for
Molly,
me.
if it's, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, that was floating.
Dude, it's crazy how many, like, at one point when I wanted shrooms for the last night, I was just walking around going, shrooms? And
That's
within,
all,
like, 5
dude. I don't know
minutes-
why I was asking comics for anything. They'll walk out of the green room and be
No,
like, who's
ask
got
fans.
what? They're
Who's
like,
got what? Yeah.
all right.
That's also their face.
Yeah.
You guys bringing these shrooms back?
No, we
No.
just,
Oh,
how we
shit, man.
dude. You know me, dude. I was
Hey,
just saying that
AK
when I got
on
here.
the
I just throw drugs out
Shroomsay.
before I left on Tuesday.
Yeah,
we stayed down an extra day just to chill and fucking. It was
We were talking about
heartbreaking.
fake tough guys. That last night, I didn't tell you this.
I'm a fake tough.
I told you I was like, "Yo, do you want to go sit
tell me
outside?
that,
I want to go
bro.
smoke a stogie and do whatever." You're like, "Nah, I'm talking to these guys. Like, I'm chilling. Whatever."
Sunday night?
Sunday night.
Yeah.
We were talking shit. So I go to walk outside. I go literally just get some fresh air, smoke a stogie while I'm really fucked up. And as I'm walking by, I'm holding a cup of water, and there's a guy and a girl, and the girl goes, "Sorry, no outside, no drinks outside." And I go, kind of douchey. I go, "It's water," and she just goes, "No, it doesn't matter. Like, no outside drinks." And then I go, "All right, whatever." I go to put it on the table. The guy takes it out of my hand, put it on the table, and as I'm walking past him, he goes,
Is this the goatee guy that worked for the venue? He was one
He-
shitty comment
he
away from
says
fucking
to the
rock.
girl-
That kid sucked.
he says to the girl, he goes, as I'm walked away, goes, "You don't explain anything to that pussy.
Yep.
He couldn't even beat Harrington."
There was a few other headlines that
I
complained about him too.
stopped like a fucking needle,
went back
turned
and got his
around and
shit.
was like, he saw me and goes like, and I go, "Hey man, this time let's say that, but don't wait till after I'm gone. You want to say it to my fucking face?" And he just says nothing. I kind of look at my water. He just turns, hands me my water, and I just go, "Yeah, man, don't know what you're doing," and just walked away and smoked my stogie outside. And I was like,
Should have told him to get you some food. Like, go give me a fucking.
he saw me later,
six-piece,
like
you
going to
piece
get a
of shit.
beer, and like we like kind of like not bumped, but like he like knocked me, and I looked back and it was him. He goes, and I was like,
I found out why, too. I
Why?
found out why he was a piece of shit.
Why?
He's an open mic, like he's an open micer. He's a comic. So he was pissed because there was a couple times at the box I closed out the one night. Harrington was running it, and he asked me to close out. Dude, there was like no one there. It was like 10, 11 people. I was like, whatever. I was fucked up. I'll go up do it. He was in the back in the green room. He's like, hey man, yeah. I was like trying to get 3 minutes. I was like, oh man, I don't book this show. I don't know you to talk to Harrington. He's like, yeah, I don't know what he's gonna say. I was like, I was just gonna do like 3. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna bring you up. I don't even want to do this. You want to take fucking 5? You can do mine. He was sitting back there like, I'm like, dude, there's 6 of them are passed the fuck out. I was like,
Yeah, it's funny.
Who gives a shit?
We got into that, and I want to tell you on the show because we were talking about Houston comedy because we talked like I think you were there when I was talking to Tony Hinchcliffe or maybe it was
Houston comedy.
It was you and Ryan Long
Like the
on the
scene?
couch.
Yeah.
No, we were just talking about it, and the other day when we hung out for a little bit, we were just talking about a little bit about the scene. I want to let you know, those young comics in Houston fucking suck.
I didn't really see any.
Their vibe during the naked roast.
Oh,
Remember
like
the one
hanging
guy-
out.
Yeah, the roast jokes were not
So there's
great.
one naked roast, a guy and a girl. A girl goes up there in a trench coat, takes it off, gets a cheer. They both do their first joke. Her joke was like, you look like who's like with dreads or some shit. Like
They're all
you
bad.
look like Mark. Like she says some joke, gets an applause, right? And then afterwards, like they try to like riff and they said something, and then everyone in the fucking building. Kevin, they're doing like inside baseball like jabs, just being like, "Oh yeah, that's why you work at like Brooklyn Comedy Club," and like doing like jokes where it's like no one.
Yeah.
Christina Hutcherson, between Christina and Kerryn, Christina literally turns to both of us and goes, "Are you guys getting any of this?" I'm
I
so
clocked
confused.
out.
Brian Redband is next behind her. Brian Redband turns around and goes, "What's going on?" And like literally everyone's fucking
He's up
confused.
on Tony's shoulders. Nah. That's dude. Honestly,
So, like,
however
they're
you
like
just said,
weirdos.
Red Band responded. How pretty much I think all of us did. Like Ryan was next to me. I was telling you, he was like, "What is happening?
Yeah.
Why would you do this?" I was like, "I don't know." But then you had because it's naked, it's one thing, but then they still have to tell jokes.
Yeah.
Those shitty jokes powered the fucking nakedness out of there.
Yeah.
Like you
really
didn't give
did.
a fuck there.
You
I was
didn't
like,
care.
"Oh my,
Damn.
that's
I
not
heard, I
bad."
heard of some good naked roasts.
Yeah, oh my god,
I heard
yeah.
some good
Zach-
ones. Like
Zach
the
killed
trans girl.
Yeah,
Was she there? I heard
one
she-
year. No,
I heard
she
she's
wasn't
a
there.
killer.
No, she wasn't.
That was like two years
Yeah, I
ago.
heard she got a big old dick too.
She would have crushed the dudes in Houston, literally.
Also, do you know she kind of looks like a mixture of like Alex Scarlato and Kim. She was wearing pink glasses. She's like a pretty girl, like a comic, but like kind of tough like this, like really kind of California
She was
attitude.
at Skankfest, or she was
At
like
Skankfest. Do you know who that is?
Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about,
Dude, at one
yeah.
point, I'm sitting there. It's actually funny. This is before the whole Shane thing happened. When he bumped me, he was
yeah.
in the room sitting on the couch. She walks in and goes, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" And she did something earlier where like we saw each other, and I was like, "Hey," I was like, "What's your name again?" She's like, "Really? You forgot my name?" I was like,
Okay.
"I don't
Yeah.
know where the fuck I met you, but I'm sorry, you're not in my fucking memory. I don't
did
care."
she
Also,
Get her
we're
ego
all,
in
we're
the
all
room,
doing
bro.
drugs here.
So she does this when she walks in the
That's
room,
insane.
and then I say something, and Shane goes, "Oh, do you guys know each other?" Because I was about to say like that's a crazy ass fucking intro, and then later in the fucking week, like she did Tony Hinchcliffe. She did Kill Tony.
Okay.
So it's funny. She comes
As
in the
a
room
guest?
as a open
Comic?
mic comic. Bombs.
She got into Skankfest and then did Kill Tony. Am I nuts or is that backwards?
I don't know.
Right?
Is it-
I-
That is
Doesn't-
backwards. It feels backwards.
Tony,
Okay.
It's taking
Kill
a step
Tony
back.
is usually reserved for comics
open
coming
micers.
up, like
Right.
open micers, couple years in,
Oh,
whatever.
she did the 1 minute thing that.
Yeah, she wasn't a
that is
judge.
weird. Yeah,
Shouldn't
yeah.
she be on the judge side of that?
Nah.
I mean, maybe or just not involved at
Nah,
all. She's
you
not
know,
a huge
yeah.
headliner. She's not an open micer. It's like you shouldn't.
But
just
you're on
watch.
Skank, so just chill.
She walks in the room and goes,
Damn,
She
that's
walks in
an
the
L.
room and does her little like, "What are you doing here? Are you supposed to be in here?"
I
I
feel
go,
like not bombing on fucking Kill
"That's
Tony.
what I
you
said.
fucking
That's what I
loser.
said in front of Shane." Everyone, I go, "I'm sorry, aren't you the one that bombed on Kill Tony? I don't even know who you are."
That's awesome.
And I just said it, and that's when Shane was like, "Oh, are you guys friends?" Because I was like, "That was a crazy
That's
ass
surprised.
intro."
Wait, you said Shane?
Shane said-
surprised because
you
he
saved
would
the
have. I'm surprised he
situation?
didn't spark that file. Like, oh, you fucking bitch!
I think Shane was really fucked up because I think
Yeah.
that's why you guys wanted to go on stage. You guys were just all fucked up.
I
You know,
don't
get
even
fucked
remember being there, dude.
Dude, you hold it down. 6, you hold it down, man.
Are you good at drinking? Are you
Yes.
a good
Yeah,
drinker?
yeah,
Yes.
Like you can't say because like I'm just tired of like nobody drinks.
He says that. He
I
said that
drink.
a couple
Dude, I
podcasts
love-
ago.
I
It
love
offended me
drinking.
then. It's offending me now.
It's when the combination of like mushrooms. I don't fuck with like mushrooms or anything like that too much. You know what I mean? So when that gets thrown in the mix, and I'm in a new area, like where I've never been to Houston. All these people. That's when it gets fun. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's almost like I can't get drunk. It's It's weird.
Damn, that's because
So I'm always just like, what the fuck's going on?
I think shrooms kind of act.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Real hard. And also, I just don't like drinking with you.
Also, I did. Like, yeah, and I'm pretty sure I did like an 8-ball of Coke.
I love drinking with you.
But don't you feel like if you're drinking, doing shrooms and shit, don't you? If you smoke weed, doesn't it kind of ruin all? It kind of balances
Depends
out.
on who you are, what your tolerance, or what you're drinking.
Weed is like
Okay.
I drink
weed
liquor
is like
a lot.
cigarettes and just like kind of like keeps you there.
Yeah, I definitely need to smoke something when I'm on shrooms, though, for sure. Like,
Yeah.
I
Oh
need
my
to
God, yeah.
I absolutely need to.
Yeah, that's why I was like smoking cigarettes and shit. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
you smoke
on
a pack and you don't
shrooms.
even smoke cigarettes. Like it happens all. Yeah.
So this girl bombs on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
You shit on her life.
Yeah, and she
then
literally,
What happened after
she
Shane
literally
said,
says nothing and sits down on the other couch, and then the thing happened with Shane, and she was no longer a part of my life. Like,
Now let me ask something. I didn't see Kill Tony. Now were there other comics all local Houston like scene, which makes sense?
I think, sorry, I think that was the idea, was to have Houston comics. But
Yeah.
at one point, I heard Rebecca go, "This is like," she literally was like, "Hey, this is reserved for comics, like for people like up and coming."
Weird though, like
and
to see
anyone
if
that's
Tony knew a comic walk up. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hey man,
by
here's
way,
the deal with wieners."
G
You know
Mike,
what I mean?
G
Like,
Mike was trying to convince me that it was a great idea for me to go do Kill Tony. He was like, "Yo, dude, if you put your name in there, they'll absolutely let you go up."
I'm not saying it's a bad idea, but it's a bad idea at Skankfest. I feel like that should have been reserved. That's a good
I
idea.
literally
for
was like, G
Houston
Mike, I was
local
like,
scene to
that's
get involved with
exactly-
it.
Dude, it was like Ari. There's like people judging that
Ari
I
going-
actively
went up?
work with. No, I'm saying he's judging. I'm like,
Ari's like, I fucking hate all of you. I'm like, dude, you nailed it.
yo, Shane, when during the roast, Shane says a joke, they all start chanting his name, and he just goes, "Thanks, fellas."
The best was when Shane dimed out the one kid who wrote the one joke. So that was the majority of his. That was obviously Gardini. He's the resident Philly fucking. He's a beast with roast animal. But he got a joke.
He helped
of-
Shane, right?
Yeah, none of those guys wrote those jokes. Of
course.
Soder literally said that. Soder
what he
goes,
said.
dude,
No one
none of us wrote this shit. Soder's like, nah. Hit up Mike Lawrence. I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
And he fucking told a joke about Soder. And he was like, dude, you know who wrote that? And he just says his, I forget the kid's name. And he's like, that's fucked up. He wrote that about
Yeah,
you, dude.
yeah. He goes, "That's
Oh,
fucked up." He goes, "You know who?" He goes, "By the way, Dan, you know who is about his dead sister?"
Yeah, yeah.
And he goes,
Yeah.
"You know who wrote that about you? That's really fucked up. You should honestly look for that guy. That guy's really. He wrote that
He's
about
like, dude,
you."
He told me to say that about you, dude. That's fucked up. And I was like, dude, that'd be so funny if he just dimed out all the writers for these jokes. Because we all were like sending them to him.
Yeah.
To jokes. But, you know, Gardini's a fucking beast. So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
used the majority of
man.
his. So I was like, man, I hope he rats you out next. And Gardini got so fucking scared. Because him and McCusker were off to the side.
Really?
Dude, he's like, you think you will? I was like, I'm going to fucking tell him. I'm going to yell. Who wrote that?
That's so funny. I wonder
Yeah.
which one. I want to talk to now. And I want to talk to Sean and see which ones he wrote. Good for Sean.
It was literally
Hell yeah.
all of them except like one. That one that he.
Hell yeah, Sean.
Yeah, that's all Sean.
Good shit.
Animal.
Good fucking shit. Do we have plug music, Nat? We have it ready? So let's do some plugs and we get out of here in a little bit. Hell yeah, good for Sean. Dude, when I saw him there, it was like, I
Yeah,
think.
we made him come down. He wasn't going to come.
Really? Good.
He was like, I don't
Good
know,
shit
blah,
for the
blah.
Philly
And we were
boys,
like,
nah.
yeah.
Bring
I was
fucking.
like,
No,
get your
Sean
ass
deserves to
down
be
here.
down there.
Yeah.
If.
You can say that on the mic. I don't even know
All
why
the
you're saying
shit we
that.
said, and you, what'd you say?
You said the whole Houston
you're
scene
right.
stinks.
I did say that. If Jared fucking Schwartz can buy an all week pass
that?
and the dude you pointed at drunk and go, why does he exist?
I know you did it.
Oh, this is you were talking about. He said that.
Yo, six,
Who?
hey,
Who?
six. We drinking together. Bro.
Yeah.
No, he's the best.
Oh, I didn't know you were like this.
Why do you mean I brought him? He's the best.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. Who is this kid?
We're sitting by the bar, Kerryn Feehan's co-host.
Oh, and our fucking. We were all. Bunch of us are
He's
calling him
standing there-
Galooly.
He's standing there and
Bring up a picture of Jeff Galooly.
Who's that?
Jeff
Put that up,
Galooly.
put
He
that
was
up.
Tanya Harding's boyfriend when they did the shit where they hit Nancy Kerrigan. with
Tanya
the-
Harding. The
Watch,
ice
you'll
skater?
see. Yeah, the figure skater thing.
Is that
The girl's husband was Jeff Galooly. Wait till you see Jeff
Looks like
Galooly. Yo, he's walking by, dude. Me and Soda were like, Galooly. I go, who the fuck is that dude? Oh my God. That's him, huh?
yeah. You literally turned to me. We're drinking.
Yeah, there's Jeff Galooly. All right, now.
Hey, yo, you guys killing? Yo, keep killing it. Keep killing it, guys. Yo, guys, keep
I
killing it.
mean,
In the eyes, and that one in the eyes a little
no, the sweater one. Go down. Now, Leah, you go with the sweater. We're him in the
cardigan
right to the
shit?
right. Yes, the purple. Yeah, that picture is
Make it
what I
big.
thought of
Make it
that
big.
dude. And I didn't know who he was, and somebody said, "Oh, that's Kerryn's." Yeah.
Yo, you guys chilling? You guys chilling? By the way, that's an actual picture of Kerryn Feehan from back in
They
the day.
really should redo this picture and have those two in it. That's a good. What's her show? OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
So
she was
good.
over it. Yeah.
We're sitting by the bar and he's just talking to someone. And
That
and you
motherfucker
just-
was creepy as shit.
Which one?
looking,
He pushed
dude.
himself-
I was fucked up, so I know that had something
He
to
is
do with it. But
creepy
he's
as
like,
shit.
he's just like floated by, dude. He's like, and I was like, dude, he's like, you think he's gonna ask something like, "Where are the kids?" It's like, oh.
Apparently, he went up at the box and bombed.
Wait a minute. Why did he? You just said he bought an all access pass.
Oh, you're getting it, Brian. I told you
Oh,
this.
that was what you were saying.
I told you this while you were drunk. Yeah, you didn't get it. I was no. I'm saying is
I said, why does he exist? That's sick.
no. He Jared wouldn't. The whole weekend I kept looking. He wouldn't like show if he had a pass on or not. So you wouldn't see what pass he had. So he either bought a ticket or just didn't buy a ticket at all.
He got caught trying to sneak spots. I remember Karen was talking about this.
What
He
happened?
went to she was doing like I think maybe a longer spot at the Harrington spot, and fucking that kid rolled in and was like, "Hey, she wants like somebody to open up," and they asked her, and she's like, "Fuck no." That kid's an idiot. No, put me out. And I was like, yo, that's hilarious. She's brutal to him.
Scumbag shit, dude.
Yeah, okay, hey, you know what?
Somehow,
Give it up for Schwartz.
No!
I've never
Give it up
met,
for Schwartz.
dude. I've never met
Give it
him.
up for
So
Schwartz.
I'm just saying.
Listen, no. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. One time for the one
Wait,
time.
what's his name? Jared Schwartz.
yeah.
I love how the only one
I've
clapping.
never met the kid, but he couldn't
He's
not
not
agree with
putting
me. I was like, dude, if you saw yourself walking through that bar, we're all fucked up end of the night, and you were slow eyeing everybody's like, you'd be creeped the fuck out.
This dude never stops, bro.
Really?
He doesn't stop, and he's this creepy.
What do you mean he
he's
doesn't
that
stop?
creepy.
Every time he says bye to
Stop.
someone, he always will say, "All right, bro, keep killing it."
Oh no, this
Keep
part
killing
no, but you forget the
Alright,
most.
that's gay.
Can I get a spot?
Yeah, can I go?
What?
Can I
What?
get a
Does he have a speech impediment?
Yeah, he talks like this.
Oh, we just got Voss. Well,
Never stops.
He never stops.
Really?
bro. I
You guys-
never,
you
All he
guys-
does is ask for spots and
all day long. And listen,
admire
but
that.
I admire it though because I never ask for spots, and I'm like, damn, maybe I should
well,
ask for more
that's
spots.
good. There's a line with that. There's definitely a line with that. That dude,
God.
that'd be rough if he came up to me and asked for a spot.
Here's the
I'd
thing
like,
though, he asked for spots and then bombs. You know what?
Oh
and he
no,
bombs,
is he
and
not good at stand up? You guys have already fucking crossed the line.
no, I was just saying more like
Well, how long has he been doing it? How did he get hooked up
He's
with
like
Karen?
21, right?
Oh,
He's younger than me.
how did he get hooked up with Karen then?
I
I've
think
been seeing
'cause he has
him
a
for,
car.
Like, the past 3
Because
years.
he has a car. That
I
makes
thought he was
sense.
her
chauffeur.
No, I thought it was her cousin or some shit.
maybe.
I thought it was
Okay.
her cousin.
Just kidding. He's
I've
not.
heard
I'm
that
thinking
too.
of Little
I've heard
Blind
that
Mike.
Also,
he's
yeah,
like 24.
He's 28 years old.
What?
I'm
No,
assuming.
he's 24. He's 24.
Yeah, well, whatever. Like I said, I've never met the kid. It just, I was obviously, I don't remember saying that, but that dude crept across. It was like slow mo, dude, for me. You look like a Dracula, just like coming off. Yeah, open mic Dracula, dude.
Yeah,
He's always asking
That's
to be
just
invited
sucking
in.
spots, dude.
Shrooms
Sucking
will
energy
enhance
out.
that, bro. Like, oh, this kid's a fucking vampire.
Are you gonna see him tonight at your show? Does
No,
he listen to this?
if he does, hilarious.
Yeah. Are you guys are like friends
He's
with
been
these?
on this show.
Listen,
He's been on it.
Yeah.
I unfortunately brought him on. It was a lot of work that episode 6. There was a lot of heavy lifting.
Oh, no.
But no, listen. Every time I see Jared, I always tell him the same advice. I'm like, hey man, you're gonna take these lickings, but also, just like he takes it personally, and I'm like, hey man, it's just if you stopped being a weirdo, it wouldn't feel so
I don't mind
personal.
him
No,
being
he can keep
weirdo.
being weird if you just be funny. That's really it.
Dude, he's this. I mean, you know how long he's been doing stand up?
Maybe like 3 years.
Okay.
Maybe longer.
That's dude. He's
I've
still
been-
in the fucking reading every YouTube comment and fucking. Of
course.
I fucking bombed.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost beat up Alex Grubart after an open mic like 8 years ago, dude. I was. You guys know Alex Grubart? I was. Dude, he's this. I love him. He's this big.
I love him.
Nah,
It was a playful beating.
he was like this big little Jewish kid. He started out in Philly and fucking at the Raven Lounge. I got off bombed.
Love the Raven.
And he walked up to me, and yes, God, this is a million years ago. He gave me a business card, and he was like, dude, I hate to do this, but I actually took a couple notes during your set. I was like, oh, thanks. And I took it, and I flipped it over, and it just said, quit. He used to hand that out to people at open mic. Him and Brian
funny,
Fennell.
though.
Yeah,
It is
Brian,
pretty
two
funny.
Philly
That's
guys.
kinda funny. It is
Raven
pretty
Lounge, dude, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't get the weird
I like that,
No,
though.
that is a fucking, that
me,
place used to be
And then you punch him in the
deadly.
face?
That's a good comedy environment.
No,
to
he
me.
should
I
have.
like
Mentally,
that.
yes, he did. He punched me in the face.
No, did you punch him in the face?
No, but I was driving home like I'm gonna fuck this kid up next time I see him. But then it was like, that's
It
what
would have
happened.
been funny if you tell him, I don't do notes.
But then when you get over that
Just
hump,
gets-
that's why I'm so glad I came up in Philly because people get offended by stuff. I was like, that's what Foley used to call me. I don't know. You know what I mean? My neighbor running it.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So
well,
Foley used to run Raven?
Foley started Raven with Cotton.
Really?
Yeah, it was him, Cotton, Kevin Ryan, Ryan Shayner. Shayner was like a few months in, and he got on quick. And then Tommy Cassidy.
Yeah.
He was dude, Tommy, he'll tell you some fucking stories. And that was the hottest spot in Philly. Like, dude, that was the first half of that. That's Temple. That first half used to be like Derek, Dave, John McKeever, Pope.
When we went to go do Philly,
dude, I can't tell you how many times I crossed my name off that list because I was like, I shouldn't be here. Went to some shitty open.
Really?
Getting on the first half at Raven used to be more important to me than like getting past at Helium.
Interesting.
It was. I mean, dude, headlines.
I've heard about Raven. It's crazy.
I mean, it's not what it used to be by any means, for years now. But when they gave us me and McCusker and John Del Calo to host,
the Reigns,
Foley was like, "Be ready, be hated." I was like, "Yeah, I get it," because we wouldn't let anybody up unless they deserved it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, "Fuck,"
right.
but that's how it always.
Let's
was.
do some plugs finally.
Plug it up.
Music, please, at the 1:15 mark. Kevin Sanchez, I want to find you.
Yo, find me at It's Kevin Sanchez on Instagram. Papa Sanchez on Twitter. Follow the Mac.
Bleep
Me
that
and
out.
Josh Pallet.
Bleep that out.
Don't bleep that shit out, man. Show the love. And motherfucking buy the doped up merch.
Buy fucking merch.
Buy this merch, baby.
If you love us, buy the merch, man.
Oh
If you're
yeah,
a fan, buy
Ari
the
said
merch.
get his fucking merch. Or Kyla said she's like, tell that shit to get Ari's merch together. Something's going on with his merch.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
We talk off air.
He's pissed, dude.
DC?
DC does it on Instagram. Also tomorrow, I have. If anybody wants to come through, there's a spot.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Nice.
Oh shit, this is coming out on Sunday,
Sunday.
right?
You're a
No point
terrible
even announcing
promoter,
it, right?
dude.
That's the best, dude. I love plugging shit that's already gonna be done. It's the I do
catch
it
me at
all
Skankfest.
the
Yeah,
time.
actually,
Catch me
yeah,
at
you guys
Skankfest.
come by tomorrow, Sugar Hill Cafe. It's
Let's go.
uptown. If you want a spot, 7 minutes. It's gonna be it's a nice cafe style mic. So like, come through. It's gonna be
What
some
street?
people there that aren't comics.
What street?
And, 145th.
Oh,
in St. Nick,
Oh, I'm going.
uptown.
Oh, you
Come
wanna
check it
you
out.
wanna
Your
escort
homie's
me?
coming, bro.
I'll go.
Josh
That's
is
the
coming.
best.
Come here first and we'll go together.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
scared.
I don't go past the 90s no more.
I don't know what he's scared of. It's so
I
fucking
don't do it.
gentrified.
I don't do
up
it.
there, dude.
I don't-
Gentrified to
and-
us.
but it's
no,
also-
it's
I don't do it.
gentrified
Yes.
to us. It's not gentrified
Yeah,
to
not to-
I don't do
Dylan.
it.
I walk in the Lower East Side. I'm like, that guy's shooting heroin. That
Alright.
guy's trying to sell me crack. It's the same
Sick.
shit uptown.
I'm
honestly.
public enemy number 1 over there. You guys know where to find me, at Dylan J. Negri. Go follow my Twitter. Twitter's doing good right now. Go follow my Twitter. Same thing, at Dylan J. Negri on everything. If you're on YouTube right now, leave a comment. Leave a fucking like. Go subscribe. If you're listening, thank you so much for listening. Make sure to leave a 5-star review or a bad review. Honestly, I could care less. Just leave something. Brian 6, tell me where to find you.
At Brian6 on Instagram, Facebook.
I mean, the metaverse.
Yeah, it's actually spelled. I spelled it BRIN, the number 6, then IX. So look for that on those Twitter, and then listen to your Fucked It podcast. I do it, Ryan Shaner. Don't leave us a 1-star. If you're gonna leave, don't fucking. I don't know why you said that. It's retarded. But don't leave me a review if you hate the show.
Actually, don't do that.
Only 5.
Only.
Don't leave anything.
5,
God,
yeah.
you're not good at this. 5 only, dude.
Go follow your
Patreon,
fucking-
the other links, and then what was it? Thanksgiving week. Come to Helium. I'll be with Big J all week, getting nuts. It'll be fucking crazy.
When the fuck am I coming to Philly?
Come that week.
Fucked It.
Come that week. We're doing them all in the green room. That
So with
week.
Jay?
Yeah, because Dammy's gonna do them in the green room too.
I'll drive with Jay. I'll talk to him tonight about it. Okay, cool.
Yo, buddy, congratulations, man. That's
Thank
a
you.
big deal, bro.
Thank you, bro.
What
That's a
happened?
big. What is this first Skankfest, man?
Oh, wow.
I did write down here inspiration how I got the job and now on Skankfest because a lot of people don't
Did
understand
you
this.
work the bazaar?
What?
Were you at the bazaar working?
No, I don't know what that is.
The Brooklyn
No,
Bazaar when
He
Skankfest
wasn't.
was there.
He wasn't
no,
there.
no.
You weren't there?
No.
No, he wasn't even working for.
don't
So
remember much of that weekend either.
my story is I moved to New York to do fucking stand
saw a
up.
girl on a stretcher leave the bazaar when I first walked
No.
in there.
She's
Oh, what, at Skankfest?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
That was wild,
pretty
man.
That was a wild.
I don't remember
pretty
much
dope.
of that weekend either.
That was the first Astroworld.
Dude, grow
No,
up.
but I do want to say this for anyone that's listening. If you're listening this far in, then you're definitely a fan or whatever. I do want to say this because I do like to be a little inspirational, a little gee, but I moved to New York to be a stand-up comic because of Ari Shaffir. He said, New York, if you want to be a great comedian, go to New York. He brought up Skankfest. I followed this little festival, Skankfest, applied to be on it. Somehow ended up getting a job at Gas Digital. My job turned into this lifestyle.
Come on,
and
man.
now I got to go to fucking Skankfest 2
Let 'em
years.
know, man.
Fucking
There you go.
later.
Let 'em know,
Not
man.
only do sets, not only fight a homeless person, but walk around and people shake my hand, know me, take fucking pictures with
And
me.
on top of all this cherry on top, you spit in Shane Gillis' face.
There you go.
Shane, we're gonna call him right after this.
Oh yeah, he's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
He's out in San Diego this Sunday.
I got a little
He's
time.
in San Diego, so he's around a lot
I
of
got a little
military
time.
people just getting gunned home.
But Shane, I am sorry. Brian Six, thank you so much for coming out.
God,
Shout out to
yes.
Philly. Shout out to everyone. Thank you so much. See me at Skankfest. Guys, we'll see you next week.
From the depths of the sea, back to the black Snoop Doggy Dogg monkey, yes, the dot went so